Welcome to another review here at Total Toy Recon. As you can see today, we're going to be dealing with the new Marvel Select Titanium Man. Yes, this guy is a beast. Okay, we just reviewed the Silver Centurion Marvel Select by Diamond Select. Awesome figure. Really, really love this one. But now, granted, he's still pretty big. He's about an inch off the ground here with the plastic and everything. We're going to do a size comparison, but Boris Bullski is big. So we're going to open him up, open this bad boy, see what he's like, what kind of points of articulation we have. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, typical Marvel Select original style package, okay? It's got the plastic, it's inside the bubble, it's on a card, it hangs. You can usually find these bad boys comic book shops and at the Disney store. We'll give you a little bit of a zoom up there. So here we have numerous villains have made up Iron Man's gallery of enemies, but with many of the similarly armored based in order to counter Iron Man's abilities. The Russians have created both the Crimson Dynamo and the Titanium Man to try and stop the threat posed by Iron Man, and they have fought Stark through numerous iterations. This is the collector edition action figure of the Titanium Man. It's based on his classic Marvel Comics appearance, features 16 points of articulation and interchangeable head and hands, designed by Yuri Tming, sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. Now, what we're going to do is, while we're talking about the figure, this is his likeness from his first appearance in Tales of Suspense 69. That came out in September 1965. The character was created by Stan Lee and drawn by Don Heck. And as I said, this is the Boris Bullski, not the Gremlin version, the Boris Bullski. Let's open him up. Oh, it's always painful. I always like this. I always really love this cool artwork that they put on here. And it's, you know, you gotta open him up. You gotta see how cool he is. We're gonna pop this bad boy out of here. And I know that's painful for some collectors to hear the plastic tearing. But with the Diamond Select Marvel Select line, you gotta open them up. They just these cardboard packages, after a while, they get beat up. I rarely do I see anybody get them graded. I guess it's almost impossible. We got a nice little book here, kind of show you some spotlights, things that are out right now from Diamond in this era. Off the back here, we haven't reviewed any of these, but off the front, we've actually reviewed the Weapon X. So that is up on our Instagram and YouTube and all that other fun stuff. So you definitely want to check that out. All right, so with all Diamond Select figures, I mean, this goes back to our very beginning here at Total Toy Recon. They always have these wires. We have learned just cut them with a wire cutter. It's so much quicker. Now, sometimes there's rubber bands, but this is just a lot quicker. And if you really want to see how much faster it is, we did the Ghostbusters rooftop, and we did 18 figures that day, and we had them all pre-cut just to speed this up. And it's still the longest, I think, review we ever did, or our longest show, because we literally built it right there in front of everybody. It's a little tougher here. I'm going to get in there and snip. And this just speeds this along. But I think it's a good thing that you all know definitely have some wire cutters standing by. Oh, it's heavy. Feet first right out of there. And we're going to do an instant pose. This guy is a beast. So the joint, ooh. So this twists, the arm twists, but I'm not seeing a joint. No, it just turns. Does a hand turn? Nope. So this is the, oh, there it is. So it's here. Wow, look at this. So it's got to go up like that. That's a weird, I'm guessing this is, yeah, okay. It's just a little stiff. 16 points of articulation. So the arm was actually, it's kind of turned around for the package. So we turn it this way and you can actually see it. Here's the joint right there. So, wow, that's stiff. 16 points of articulation. We better turn it. Wow. Wow. Really, really tight. Ooh. Can't say that he was played with before, that's for sure. All right. I'm just going to leave this one. Ooh. He is a beast. And we got, ooh, interesting knee joint. So take a look at this. because he's so big, the knee joint kind of goes the other way, and this protects it. So it does bend back, as you can see, but moves a little bit different. I don't know why I wanted to say he's like a giant fire hydrant action figure. He's really big. The boots here are fantastic. Look at the silver. You can see that it's ridges. Drag my finger along that. Yeah, he's a monster. I mean, look at that. I mean, there's no denying. I'm going to fix the pose here. There's no denying that he can stand on his own, and he's vicious. Look at that face. Bring him down here a little bit. Look at the details here. The teeth. There's almost like blood in the teeth. Really, really nice. Love all the ridges here in the eyes. The sculpting of the head is wow, it's top notch. It's really, really cool. Kind of wish, well, let's get to it. We have hands. Kind of say, oh, there goes one. Don't worry. It's okay. And then another one here. And then we've got the helmet as well. I kind of had this idea that I wanted to do. So hopefully I can get the hand. Wow, there goes the head. Got it. A little dusty. No worries. So, as you can see here, I love the like 60s simplicity of this helmet. Really cool. It's got a little bit of glue here. That should come right off. Yep. A little bit of glue inside the package from the tape, but the helmet's just really, really cool, and it will not fit over that head. As you can see, there is a peg hole there. I'm going to get this out of the way, and I do recycle all my plastic and cardboard, which is what I recommend you to do as well. What you recycle today could end up being your action figure tomorrow. Let's think of it that way. I'm going to try and pull these hands off, but this hand's really, really on there, and here's my only concern. It does not turn. It's supposed to. I can see the joint, but it is, there we go. Okay, so now we're doing a little bit more business here. There we go. So, hey, it's just in there tight. I love these hands with the gripping. The hands look so much cooler than a fist. Man, like I said, no loosey-goosey on this guy. And by the way, if you think I'm a wimp, a little bit I am at the moment, because I've got a 2-year-old son and I pick him up all the time, and he's starting to get close to 35 pounds now, and it's getting heavy and hard on my wrist. So what I wanted to do was, I loved the fact that I could actually hold the helmet and kind of give him if I could just give him some sort of pose where he actually is holding the helmet, and we get both. There we go. See, that's a cool pose that you can get of the character. Very angry. So he's flat right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say he's really close to about 9.5 inches tall. We'll do the back boot. He's about 9.5 inches tall. Now, I'm going to bring in the Silver Centurion and put him next to him. And the Silver Centurion is going to be about 7. Yep, he's 7. So, really, like, the scale here is on point for the book, the comic. But, I mean, we do have 2 different eras of the character, by the way. I mean, this is more like late 80s, early 90s. And this is from the 60s. But, I mean, it wasn't too different when they changed him here and there. So, let's get the head off. But I love this figure, by the way. But this guy is a beast. He's really cool. Like, this is something that the Marvel Legends line by Hasbro would have given us a chest, a head, and, you know, they wouldn't even given us 2 heads. We would have had just the masked head. But this is really cool to get it on this level. And even as big as he is, you could put him up against your Marvel Legends, and he's still to the right scale. He's just a monster. So, give you a better close-up here. Nice head, good detail in the ears. I love all the, like, anger and pink and dirt and everything that's on his face, the blood in the teeth. You know, almost, if he had a ponytail and like a bit of a receding hairline, you'd call him Zardoz. He's really looking like Sean Connery from Zardoz. And for all we know, Don Heck could have, you know, no, Zardoz came out in the 70s. Okay, so he didn't base the drawing on that. No Zardoz. Not Zardoz, Sean Connery's character in Zardoz. If you don't know what Zardoz is, you better look it up. And I just gave you a gift. All right, so I'm going to bring him back, put him out there. Arm's a little loosey-goosey since I had to take it off. I'll put him right next to him. Look at that. A beast. All right, so, you know, I'm going to get my Marvel Unlimited app open. I'm going to read Tales of Suspense 69. I'm sure it's in there. Never know. Sometimes it's not. But I'm definitely going to look up some Titanium Man stories. Love the whole Cold War era of Marvel Comics. But this guy is a monster. He's a beast. And he retails for, you think it'd be a little bit more than normal, but he's $29.99. So Diamond Select has really just, you know, nailed the price point and not gone too far out. If anything different than normal, really, of what the Diamond Select, Marvel Select line goes for. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon, signing out. Thank you, Diamond.